front of the book, the front of the book. This is the front of the book. The spine of the book, the spine of the book. This is the spine of the book. The back of the book, the back of the book. This is the back of the book. The title of the book, the title of the book. This is the title of the book. The author writes the words, the author writes the words, the author writes the words, and the illustrator draws the pictures. Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. by Renee Collado-Lanes, illustrated by Angela Dominguez. This is a story that I want you to predict what you think it's going to be about. We see a family and they're in front of a very important place. This is called the White House. The White House is where the president lives. Now, does this story look fiction or nonfiction? You're right, it's both. The picture and the photograph, that is realism. But the people are drawn, so the people could be fantasy. Let's look at the table of contents. What page does Anna Go to Washington, D.C. start on? And See Our Country, what page? Very good. Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. We are in Washington, D.C. It is the capital of the United States, says Anna to her mama and her little sister Sarah. Anna ran and hugged her tia Luisa and said, I cannot wait to visit the historic places. Look, we have drawings and then we have an actual picture. So we have fantasy and realism. Sorry. Okay. The next morning, Anna and Sarah were holding a large map. Look, Sarah, we will visit all these places. The White House, Abraham Lincoln Memorial, Washington Monument, Dr. Martin Luther King, the Capitol, Library of Congress, and the Supreme Court. Tia Luisa and Mama waved American flags. They gave flags to Anna and Sarah. Anna opened the front door and said, Ready, set, let's go! This is the National Mall, Tia Luisa said. I don't see any stores, Sarah said. There are no stores here, said Tia Luisa. Oh, it's not a place you shop at. This is where our government happens. Sarah turned around and said, I get it. Instead of stores, this mall has historical buildings. What about this tall building, asked Anna. It looks like a giant number 1, said Sarah. This is Washington Monument, Tia Luisa said. It was built to honor the first president or leader of the United States, George Washington. Mama opened her purse. Look, his face is on the dollar bill and the quarter, Anna cried. George Washington is our what president? You're right, the first president. And maybe some of you recognize this picture from Spider-Man. Whoa, who is this tall man sitting on the big chair, Anna asked. He is Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president. He ended slavery and helped keep the United States together, Tia Luisa said. He is also on the penny that Sarah and I put inside our piggy banks, Anna said. Oh, do you remember Abraham Lincoln? He is the 16th president. Who lives in this beautiful house, Anna asked. The President of the United States lives in the White House, Tia Luisa said. Can we knock and say hello? Anna and Sarah asked. The President is a very busy person, Tia Luisa said, but I have tickets to get inside. Yes, said everybody. This building is bigger than my whole school, Anna said. It is the Capitol building. They make laws here, Tia Luisa said. Are laws like school rules? Anna asked. Tia Luisa and Mama nodded. Yes, we need to follow rules or we will get into trouble, Anna said to Sarah. Look, there are also statues sitting on the chairs here, Anna pointed at them. This is the Supreme Court, Tia Luisa said. When people do not agree, the Supreme Court decides what is fair. The Supreme Court is like a teacher or teachers talk to children when they argue. Welcome to the Library of Congress, Tia Louisa said. There are so many beautiful books here, said Anna. I love to read books to Sarah. Almost all the books published in the United States are here, Tia Louisa said. I would love to read them all one day, said Anna. Tia Louisa and Mama smiled. They went back to the National Mall and walked across Independence Avenue. Look, I know this man in the statue, Anna said. This is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he had a dream for everyone to be treated fairly. This is his memorial, Tia Louisa said. I will work for my dreams too, Anna said. Anna and her family walked along the flowering cherry trees. Look at all the beautiful cherry blossoms, Anna said. These trees are a gift from Japan to celebrate the friendship between the two countries, Tia Louisa said. They sat down and watched the paddle boats go by. Anna hugged Tia Louisa and said, "Thank you for this wonderful day. I will never forget it."